Hey, hey, hey! What's up, YouTube? iMaxxGMAN back with another deck profile. So, I know I said I wouldn't be bringing you another Hieratic deck, thingy, whatever, in a while, but unless it was a deck profile. So, as you expect, this is a Hieratic deck. Now, one quick thing, not all of these cards are mine in possession, but I am borrowing some of the stuff. But, yeah. So first you got two beds. They're like Flamefell Fire Dog for normal dragons. So if you have a fetish for normal dragons, you're gonna like this guy. Attack, special summon one from the deck. Now, if you want to play this, like if you want to try and splash this in another deck, you can actually bring out Flamefell Guard and synchro with it, or you could bring out like an Alexandrite Dragon and overlay with it for Queen Dragon. So yeah, those are just possibilities, but I only use them for level 6 and level 8. So you got two Gabebs, then you got a set. This is a change from my last build. I just really didn't, I drew more than I wanted to, because on Dueling Network, the deck obviously draws a lot different than it does in real life. So with that in mind, the way it drew in real life, I'd get too many dead draws. So up to 3 of these guys, their effects are still pretty good anyway. And since I cut down on one level 8 vanilla, this will help me to stay getting into rank 8 exceeds. 3 of the guy that pops a monster really adds to the kind of what you would say a turbo aspect to the deck. You special summon a Tephany, then you go into this guy, you tribute one from your hand or whatever and pop their monster. So now they're wide open for an attack or something, you know. So yeah, 3 of him. 3 Tephanies obviously starts off your plays along with the other one that can be normal summoned. So if they want to hit the deck, they would probably hit Tephany to 1 or something. But yeah, 3 Tephanies along with the other guy. 3 shoes, clear their back row. Back row hate is very important because Mirror Force and Torrential are really bad. 1 Lustre Dragon, 1 Watt Dragon. Technically you only need 1 in your whole deck, but these guys just make it easier. They open up a tiny bit more plays that you can do that you wouldn't be able to do with just 1 Watt Dragon. And 1 level 8, because the rank 8 is still really good, and I still like to use them, and yeah. I like Gabeb having a target after he's being tributed. Then we got 2 Darkness Metals. I cut down to 2 because I'm testing 2 Trigodias, which are coming up. But I'm not too sure about Trigodia. It's good, but I feel Darkness Metal is still better to have in hand than Trigodia. So I might go back up to 3 Darkness Metals, and I might just cut down to 1 Trigodia. But for now I am running 2 Trigodias because Trigodia is just a boss when it comes to making himself another level. Yeah, especially if you have a hand where you didn't draw things you need to start off the OTK or whatever, and then you can drop Trigodia and tribute him, so that's pretty good. Then you got spells, you got 3 Convocations, the broken ass card of the deck. It is one of 5 cards that can be stopped by Thunder King, but that's about it. Otherwise it's really good. The smoke signal of the deck. So there you go. Then we got 2 dualities, kind of replacements for Max C, but not really, because duality adds consistency, which is something this deck really needs to take advantage of. It needs to be as consistent as possible, otherwise it doesn't really have a great chance in real life. Keep in mind, if you're running this on Dueling Network, you can run it a little different because the draws are terrible, and they in no way, shape, or form reflect the draws in real life. But yeah, 2 Super Rejuvenations just for after you overextend and replenish your resources so that you can overextend again next turn, like a boss. 2 Upstart Goblins, because I don't give a shit how many life points you have. I can't OTK you anyway unless I draw like a Darkness Metal. And if I do draw Darkness Metal, that's like 12,000 on board or whatever, so I don't care. 1 Dark Hole, monster control, really important. Say if you don't draw Tephany but you draw the normal summonable guy, you can just Dark Hole and then Heavy Storm or whatever and then go off. 2 Econs, offense and defensive card, which is very versatile in this deck. Basically what Econ does is gimme your shit, bitch. Now for back row removal, we got 1 Heavy Storm and 1 Wing Beat. I know this is the crappiest Wing Beat of Giant Dragon you've probably ever seen. For those of you who don't know what it does, it's a Heavy Storm just for dragons. Heavy Storm is obviously Heavy Storm. This, return a level 5 or higher dragon to your hand, destroy all traps. So, with that in mind, basically, let's see, every card in this deck is a level 5 or higher dragon except for Tragodia and Gebev. So, then you got 2 MSTs to round off the back row hate because, well, it's 2 MSTs, and if you don't know what they do, you've been in a hole somewhere, and you probably should go back to your hole and stop playing this game. Then we have what I call the monsters out of nowhere cards. Monster Reborn is the obvious one, and Dragon's Mirror is the second one. I can't tell you how many times I've topped at the Dragon's Mirror, and they go, GG, and I go, yeah, GG. Activate Dragon's Mirror, run over your Spirit Reaper, run over your Grappa. So basically, Dragon's Mirror is that son of a bitch Miracle Fusion for this deck. It's like the Shining on Crack for 5-headed, there you go. And then the last card is God Says No, because, well, he means it. For the extra deck, we got the obvious 5-headed. This guy has 5 heads, so yeah. Then we got 1 Focus Force, because I'm too poor for a Streak Bouncer. Yay! 100 more attack than Streak Bouncer, though, so if you are trying to run over a random Streak Bouncer, then you got Focus Force. Who knows? Got 1 Queen Dragon, the Djinn. Comes in useful for Gebebs. If you have 2 Gebebs on the field, or if you have a Monster Reborn and a Gebeb in hand, then you can just do shenanigans. You got Neo Galaxy Eyes, because he's a freaking boss. Gonna Neo Galaxy Eyes, F him up in the mirror match. Then you got 2 Gaia Dragoons. I've only run 2 in the first place. I just feel like sometimes I'd rather leave a tomb on the field. Then we got 3 tombs rounding off the extra deck. I mean, I do have synchros and stuff, but this is just basically the staples that you need outside of Focus Force, which is supposed to be a Streak Bouncer. These are the main cards that I feel a lot of people would run. I don't have Heliopolis. I do run 2 Heliopolis, I don't have them. But yeah, a tomb is the summoner monk of the deck, you could say. Just bring out any dragon you want and shit all over your opponent. So, there you go. The side deck is still in Havoc and Mayhem, but I will tell you that I do side 2 Constellar Belts, and I do side roll the Krees. So, there we go. That's about it. Thanks for watching, and remember, who's your daddy? Are you still here? You're supposed to leave. Alright, you have no life if you're still watching this.